shit.
Let me know when we're live.
We're live. We are live, sir.
Welcome to the Big 12 Championship. We have an exciting one in store for you where we have Missouri taking on Colorado. My name's Riley. I'm joined by my panelist, Matt. Matt, how are we doing?
Doing pretty good. Excited to watch some good football. This has been a long season, and it's culminating with this huge matchup, so I'm excited to see how it pans out.
Yeah, and in this matchup, we're going to have a battle of the wide receivers where we have Travis Hunter and Luther Burden III. What do you see out of these two players that make them so special?
Oh, Travis is just Travis. You know, he's doing huge things. He continues to do huge things, and he's been. Let's actually take a look at the stats here. I had him in front of me a little bit ago, but he has some very high numbers this year. I think he's close to the 1,000-yard mark. Is he not, Riley?
Yeah, I think that sounds correct. And we got Missouri here that'll be taking the first half on offense. Not something out of normal here. They like to come out and set the tone early. Ball's kicked off. Air catch signal. We'll take it at the 25.
We are coming live from the beautiful Dallas Stadium here.
A beautiful stadium. Welcome to Jerry World.
Yeah, Jerry World.
Cook, the quarterback, lines up in the pistol. That's going to be a false start. Seems that the pressure is getting to this offensive line already.
Yeah, mental mistakes are going to be huge here. We actually, they're not the most penalized team in the Big 12. They're actually doing pretty well, Missouri is so far, so it's surprising to see that.
First and 15 from the 20. Cook in the shotgun. Takes the snap.
Oh, wide open.
Firing tight end, got it. That is Eugene McKinney, tight end for Missouri, that catch and run. You know, we look at Brady Cook and his stats, 17 for 17 last week with 5 touchdowns. Just really incredible numbers.
And nearly 2,500 yards on the season so far.
And as the running back takes the snap, that's Nate Noel running up the middle for 15 yards.
And Nate Noel
really
coming in after the injury that happened to Jones earlier in the season, so he's stepping up in a huge way for him here.
Absolutely. What was a spot start kind of guy, now taking the majority of snaps at running back. Cook in the pistol, takes the snap, handoff to the right, finds the gap, runs up the middle for 4 yards. Nate Noel 2 carries for 19 yards at this point. If Colorado's want any chance to win this game, they've got to learn how to stop the run.
Yeah, this is what Missouri does. They punish their opponents with the run.
Quick and snap. Noel to his left. Burden in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Firing wide open. Nate Noel makes a move, but Colorado's there to stop him. Brady Cook found him wide open. No defender near.
That's the thing about the run, is it just opens up the pass. So that's what they're doing here.
Cook in the pistol. Luther to his left. Run up the middle for 10, 15, down to the 6-yard line. Beautiful run there.
Threatening in here in the red zone, 6-yard line. Looking to score here, make a statement starting out.
Looking to the sideline for direction. Cook in the pistol. Hard count.
Ooh,
snap.
good D.
Handoff to the right, and beautiful work to get in the backfield there. Stop the run. 2nd and goal from the 8. Cook in the shotgun. Luther to his left. Hard count. Takes a snap. Beautiful run down to the 5, flag on the field. Let's see what this is. Holding, and you know Colorado's going to accept that every time. 2nd and goal from the 17.
You know, if there's one thing that Missouri would need to work on this year, and it's not much, it's their red zone efficiency. Just under 50% so far this year, red zone efficiency as far as scoring.
In the shotgun, running back to his left. Takes the snap, looks to his right, doesn't see anyone, looks back to his left. Luther Burden caught it down at the 5-yard line, 3rd and goal.
This would be huge for Coach Nick's confidence if he can get a stop here and force the field goal.
The question is, this early in the game, is this 4-down territory for Coach Big Papa and the Missouri Tigers? Cook in the shotgun.
Play is pretty conservative, but we'll see.
Hard count. Takes a snap. Looks to his right. Doesn't see anyone.
Good
Fires.
D.
Good defense. And that's Travis Hunter, the two-way threat we were talking about earlier before the kickoff. Beautiful stop there by Coach Nick in this Colorado defense.
Tough field goal here, left hash.
Craig lined up. Takes a snap. He kicks right down the middle. So it's Missouri who opens the floodgates with a first score of the game, 3 points on the board.
And this will be interesting. Missouri is a very defensive team. They are the top in the Big 12 this year for not only defense but turnover differential. So we'll see how they play this.
Wester catches the ball, runs it upfield, cuts back to the middle, down at the 20-yard line. And Coach Shane Falco and the Colorado Buffaloes coming out. What should we be looking for here with this Colorado offense?
They like to mix it up. They have a big threat, not only but with Travis Hunter, but a lot of things that people sleep on is their running back. Let's see here. Hayden is doing really well this year, it looks like. Nearly 1,500 yards.
Dallin Hayden with a monster season, and he takes the snap here. Spin move. Doesn't really find any room. Gain of 1 yard. Down at the 21-yard line, 2nd and 9 coming up.
I want to try to get Travis Hunter involved here when they can.
Sanders in the shotgun. Hayden to his right. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Doesn't see anyone. Looks to run. Runs up the middle. Runs to his left. And he gets to the first down. But he fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by the defense. Wow. Wow. Sanders cannot afford to fumble the ball there, especially with this high-powered Missouri offense.
That was close. I didn't see the replay there, Riley. I don't know if he was down or if that was a pretty clean fumble.
Makes you wonder if Coach Shane Falco is trying to conserve his timeouts for the end of the half. Brady Cook in the shotgun. Brady Cook goes to pass, and it's a wonderful catch by Luther Burden, and he makes a move, and he's in the end zone for 6. What a ball! What a ball by Cook there to his star receiver Luther Burden III, and he's in for 6. Extra point coming.
Yeah, beautiful ball, beautiful move after the catch. Shows you why Burden is number one option here.
And that's what we were talking about earlier in the broadcast, how these runs can open up the play action for passes like that. Beautiful execution.
Absolutely. And
Kickoff coming.
Shane Falco has been known, he's pretty new to the coaching role, but he's been known to try to get a little bit frustrated during a tough loss or when he gets behind in a game. So we'll see how he responds here.
But if there's one thing we know about this Colorado offense is that they can put up points quick. Sanders in the pistol. Motion. Fakes the handoff. RPO. Horn got the ball, and Horn runs it down to the 38-yard line, pickup of 13. Beautiful RPO call there.
Yeah, it speaks a little bit to what Shedeur is trying to do. He definitely spreads the ball. He has multiple receivers with more than 30 catches this season.
Sanders takes a step, throws to Travis Hunter, but when you have a player like Travis Hunter, sometimes you just gotta throw him the ball. Pickup of 2 there. And that doesn't do a lot for the stat sheet, but man, that might open up passes later on to that player. Sanders in the shotgun, throws it over the middle. Horn with a tough catch after he gets hit by the linebacker.
Missouri's not giving them anything deep here, which is why they're forced to go underneath with some of these passes. So we'll see if they can open up the field a little bit.
Sanders in the shotgun, Hayden to his left. Travis Hunter split out wide to the left. Takes a snap, looking, throws to the right, catch by Shepard. Shepard runs, tries to break the tackle, and is ultimately taken down at the 46-yard line in Missouri territory.
Yeah, quite a drive going. Let's see if they can keep it up here.
Sanders in the shotgun. Dallin Hayden to his left. Motion. Little jet sweep here. Horn has the ball. He's running to the left. A big block there by Dallin Hayden. And Horn with the move. And he cuts back to the middle. And he's running to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr. takes a motion jet pass and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
This is a carryover from their previous coach, Coach Nick Horn, with the jet sweep. They love to run that play, and that shows that they're still running it with Shane Falco behind the wheel.
And the extra point is good. So Colorado with a big answer there after the costly turnover. Going to kick it off. Kicks deep, middle of the end zone. And they're going to try returning this here, running it up the middle, cuts to the right, makes another cut, and he's free.
Gosh.
And he's running. Johnson down the right sideline. All he sees is green, and it's a touchdown for Missouri.
And that is huge. I believe that might have been Missouri's first return this year. And what a time to get it.
102 yards to the house, and Missouri answers quickly. And Colorado's over on the sideline, not even able to catch their breath, and they're coming back on the field.
Beautiful one back. Beautiful blocking there on that return.
So Shedeur Sanders comes back out onto the field, needing yet another answer, but that's just what he does.
Yeah, Shedeur with over 4,000 yards passing this season already.
Incredible, incredible. Shedeur and the Sanders in the shotgun. Dallin Hayden to his right. Drops back, buying time, rolls out to the right, doesn't see anyone, and he tries throwing across his body, but it's incomplete. Seems like that was an ill-advised pass, if you ask me.
Those are the type of throws that Shedeur needs to get better at. He needs to just accept sometimes there's nothing open and throw the ball away, and he's really needs to start working on that because it's starting to hurt him here.
Shedeur in the shotgun, Dallin Hayden to his right, snap, looking, finds, throws. Dallin Hayden with a tough catch down the sideline, and he gets drilled at the 50-yard line. Shedeur just threw that on a dot there, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. He's known for those passes as long as he gets the time to throw them.
Shedeur takes the snap, hands off Hayden. Hayden runs to the left, makes a move, and he gets hit by the linebacker there. And that's number 25 there. Jenkins, I believe, is his name. 2nd and 6 from Missouri's 46 with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Shedeur in the shotgun. Dallin Hayden to the right. Motion coming from the left. That's Travis Hunter. Fakes the jet sweep and runs to the left. Dallin Hayden able to pick up 3 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Smart to keep him honest there with the fake jet sweep to make sure they're not always predicting it.
Shedeur in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Looking, firing. And it's picked off by Norwood. Norwood with a lot of green in front of him, and he's running to the 20, to the 10, and touchdown Norwood. A pick 6 by Drayden Norwood. Beautiful anticipation on the route, and now Missouri's opening up the floodgates.
This is what we talked about earlier with the turnover differential from Missouri. NCAA leading, Big 12 leading 24, plus 24 turnover differential, and they're continuing that into this game.
And if you're Colorado, what do you have to do on this next drive in order to install that confidence we were talking about before the broadcast?
You just don't want to switch up your game. You know, play your game. You're down by 3 scores right now, but I mean, it's not even halftime. It's not even the end of the first quarter yet. So just settle down and start to play your game, and slowly move down the field.
Shedeur looking to do that as he comes out in the shotgun. Dallin Hayden to his left. Travis split out wide left. Motion coming from the right. That's Horn. Comes across. Shedeur takes the snap, fakes the handoff, dropping back to pass, doesn't see anyone, and he throws it. Beautiful anticipation, and that's Sam Hart with the catch down the middle of the field, down to the 47 of Colorado.
The second favorite target behind Travis Hunter.
Motioning out his tight end left. Little RPO, throwing out to Travis. Travis catch, taken down after only a yard of a gain, and that's the end of the first quarter.
And I think we're going to go to our sideline report, are we not, Riley, here?
Yeah, we're going to go to our sideline reporter. Daniel, what's the atmosphere like on the Colorado sideline?
This atmosphere is absolutely outstanding. I spoke to the Missouri head coach before coming out of the tunnel. I asked him, I said, Coach, what's a message that you told, your players before the game kicks off? And he said, just be aggressive on all sides of the ball. And guys, I think that's what we're looking at right now. I'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Daniel. As Hayden takes the snap and he runs it down to the 41 of Missouri. 1st and 10 coming up for the Buffaloes. Shador in the shotgun. Hands off to Hayden. Hayden cuts up the middle and only to find a defensive tackle there waiting for him. Beautiful play there by the interior lineman.
Yeah, I love that they're doing this. The key is not to give up on the run. That's what got you here by splitting or switching up your play calling. So let's hope they continue that.
Shador takes the snap, throws quick left, only to find a herd of defenders there, just suffocating defense by the
Change
Missouri
of
Tigers.
momentum. They went down the field really quick with that dot to the tight end, and now they're kind of stopped in a 3rd and long. Let's see if they can convert this. This is a pretty huge play for them.
3rd and long is not something that the Colorado Buffaloes have been shy of this season. They've been known to attack the field, even in 3rd and long situations. Let's see what they do here. Shador in the shotgun. Dallin Hayden to his left takes the snap. Looking, doesn't find anyone.
Riley.
A flag comes out, and Shador runs only for a yard gain, but let's see what this
Illegal
flag is.
contact.
Illegal contact. And the Buffaloes are going to accept that. 1st and 10. Just, something that we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Missouri, not a very penalized team, but it seems that penalties are keeping the Buffaloes still in this game there, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. And that speaks to what we were talking about earlier with trying to stay disciplined for Missouri. And Shador runs up the middle there for a nice gain.
Beautiful, beautiful run there. Beautiful anticipation there by Shador. He knows when to tuck and run it, and he's one of the best quarterbacks at knowing when to run and when to take off. Shador in the shotgun, empty backfield, takes the snap, looking, firing. No, not firing. He pump fakes, and he's taken down in the backfield by Dalen Carnell. Beautiful work there off the end, and Shador just couldn't find anyone open.
Yeah, huge loss. He's having trouble reading the field right now, it looks like.
Shador coming to the line, 3rd and 13. In the shotgun, Dallin Hayden to his left. Makes a change, calls an audible. Surveying the defense, takes the snap, drops back, and fires. And it's another interception by Swift. And he's taking it all the way to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And Missouri's got their 2nd pick 6 of the game. Wow.
Yeah, if we could get, we want to have Daniel down on the sideline, get us a report on, talk to Coach, what's the new coach's name? It was Nick Horn before.
Shane Falco.
Shane Falco. Okay, we need to get an interview with him to find out how he's feeling, because right now it's not looking great, and he's been known to get very, very triggered very quickly when he gets behind.
But if there's one thing that these Colorado Buffaloes know how to do, it's to come back from a big deficit. We saw it earlier this season with Tulane after being down 35-14. Similar situation here, but still with plenty of time left in this half. Shador takes the snap, hands to Hayden. Hayden looking for a lane, couldn't find one, and that's a loss of 2.
Now, I would say that Tulane is not quite the opponent that Colorado is, or that Missouri is, in my opinion. So it's a little bit different than that.
Absolutely, Missouri is definitely a more stout defense with just as many weapons on offense. Shador takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking, firing, and there's a receiver wide open, and Jimmy Horn takes it in. What a throw by Shador Sanders there in the pocket of Jimmy Horn.
And that's what you love to see. You don't want to see your quarterback get frustrated with the interceptions, so it's good to see him making those type of passes still.
Shador takes a snap, rolls out to the right, breaks a sack, looking, firing, and it's an overthrow. But hey, you know what they say, it's better to overthrow than to underthrow. But in a situation like that, when you're rolling out to the right, very, very dangerous, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's tough, man. And it looked like the tight end had an opportunity to catch that ball. He didn't even make an attempt at it. I'm not sure what happened there.
Travis Hunter in motion. Shador takes the snap, fires out left to Travis Hunter, and there is a defensive back there. It seems that this secondary by Missouri is just hounding these receivers right now.
Yeah, this comes back to what we were talking about before. He's not reading the field correctly right now, it doesn't seem.
Shador takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, only to find Devin Blaylock there for another Missouri sack. 4th and 15 and on the 48 of Missouri. And the offense is still on the field.
Yeah, I don't think you go for it here, Riley. It's too early in the game. You're giving up amazing field position to a very good Missouri team that has not been stopped yet. I don't think you go for it here.
Allen Hayden in motion. Shador in the backfield. Takes the snap. Looking, firing. And it's an incomplete pass. Missouri's going to take the ball at their own 48.
And that's just frustration from Shane Falco making the call to go for it there. That's definitely not something you want to do to give them the ball back in midfield like this.
So Brady Cook and the Missouri offense comes out on the field looking to put yet another dagger into this Colorado defense.
That's all hold there, Riley.
Flag on the field. Holding on Brett Norfleet. He's had a problem with holding those edges when he's blocking close to the line of scrimmage this season. And another one called there. 1st and 18.
It's just tough when you run outside the numbers like that. It's tough to not get a hold. They say there's holding on every single play, but you know it's pretty obvious there.
And another penalty on Fleetwood there. He's having trouble on the first quarter or first half. Throw across the middle to Luther Burden, broken up by the Colorado linebacker. Just a beautiful play, beautiful anticipation there on the ball.
Absolutely.
2nd and 23 from their own 34. Remember, this was a drive that started at the 48. Brady takes the handoff, running to the left, and only to find a herd of Buffalo there in the backfield ready for him. So it's 3rd and 26 on your own 32-yard line with a 2-minute warning coming in now. If you're the Missouri offense here, what do you do?
You know, I think you're not picking up 3rd and 26. I think maybe you force Colorado to use another timeout here and just run the ball.
You know, especially when you're up 31-7.
Yeah,
definitely have control of this game. Little RPO option, really safe. And Luther Burden takes the snap and he gets some yardage there. But just the secondary for Colorado finally stepping up and making a
smart
timeout there for Colorado.
Shane.
Missouri looking to punt.
First punt of the game for Missouri.
Takes the snap. There's the kick. The kick is away. It's a high arcing kick there. Fair catch. Risky catching it on the run there by Jimmy Horn. But he makes the fair catch. And the Colorado offense will come out with the ball at their 30-yard line. Sanders in the shotgun. Hayden to his left. Or his right, excuse me. Takes the snap. Looking. Observing the defense, doesn't see anyone open. He's going to run this ball. He's going to run it for a gain of 8 to the 38-yard line. Smart play there by the senior quarterback.
You know, if any team can come back in this situation, I feel like Colorado would be the team. They're the number 2 highest offensive production in the NCAA this year, right behind Kentucky.
Sanders takes the snap, throws out to the left. That's Dallin Hayden with the catch, breaks the tackle, and he's taken down at their own 46. Colorado in the hurry up here. Scrambling to get back to the line. Colorado looking at the sideline for direction. Sanders in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Hayden. Hayden running to the right, trying to on the outside, and he can't gain anything more than just a couple yards there. And Colorado's in the hurry up again. Sanders in the shotgun, Dallin Hayden to his left. He takes a snap, drops back, looking, firing, and it's intercepted by Pride Jr., the star safety, and he's running. And Missouri's going to have their 3rd pick 6 of the half.
Shador is falling apart. You can tell that he's getting frustrated with all the picks. You might, honestly, I know this is crazy, Riley, but I might think about benching Shador at this point.
He's definitely not had the half that he has wanted, and it is putting Colorado in a massive hole, down 31, a minute to go left in the first half. Now, when this team faced off earlier in the season, the final score for that game was 38-35, and Missouri has already matched their point total from that first meeting.
That's crazy. And Colorado needs this game. They lose this game, they're out of the playoffs. So this is huge for
Definitely
them.
definitely going to need a lot of help if they don't win this game. They're not thinking about this as a we need this, and to happen. They're thinking we need to win this game, and their actions are just not showing that on the field as Sanders gets forced into a bad pass and it drops incomplete.
And Shador had open field there to get at least 15 yards if he would have just scrambled straight. So that was another bad read on his part.
An odd decision there for him not to tuck it and run it. As Sanders takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, and he fires, and there's Hart, and another interception by Pride. And Pride's running down the right sideline. He might have another one, and he will. The 4th pick 6 of this half. Colorado start loading the buses. This is an embarrassment on all levels for this offense.
What do you do here, Riley? Do you take Shador out? Do you keep him in?
I mean, at this point, I think the only thing we need to do now is to take it into the half. Obviously, this is not your half. You need to come out firing.
Yes,
firing
just kneel the ball or run
cylinders.
the ball, please. Please, for the love of God.
Even with 47 seconds here, even with this high-powered offense, you can tell that Missouri just has Colorado's number on every aspect of football, special team,
Coming out with
offense,
5
defense.
wide again, Riley. They're not giving up here.
Empty backfield for Sanders. He takes the snap. He's looking. He fires, and it's another interception, and that's Thomas, number 43, and he takes it in for the 5th pick 6 of this half.
And it really makes you wonder, Riley. They fired Coach Nick Horn out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere. You bring in Shane Falco, and he's putting up this goose egg in the championship. Is he going to be on the hot seat after this game?
I don't think he should be on any seat right now. The fact that he was hired heading into conference championship week is a move that has been unheard of in college football before. As Missouri kicks off, Colorado will take the ball to 25.
Please,
30,
Shane, run the ball for the love of God.
As we hear the echoes of all Colorado fans around the world, as Sanders comes out in the shotgun, he takes the snap. He's looking, he's firing, and he has Travis Hunter on the streak, and Travis Hunter
he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh my God.
Incomplete. After an absolute dime by Shador Sanders. Sanders in the empty backfield yet again, takes the snap, looking to the right, going to run, and he meets a wall of defenders. And Colorado takes the timeout here. You can smell the desperation coming off the Colorado offense right now as he takes the snap, looking to fire, and it's a fumble, and it's recovered by Missouri. This defense is just unrelenting tonight.
Yeah, they heard everybody talking trash, that they did not earn this undefeated record, and they're making a statement now. They're making a statement that it's national championship or bust for this team.
As Cook takes the snap, hands the ball off to Noel. Noel loses a yard there. Missouri calls the timeout.
We might need to think about initiating some kind of mercy rule, Riley, because this is tough to watch.
Cook takes the handoff, runs it up Noel, and he's blasted by the linebacker there. But he takes it down to the Colorado 10-yard line, 3rd and 5 with 16 seconds left. Are you passing here if you're Missouri?
I believe so. Yeah, I would. They're wanting to just pile on here. They're wanting to disrespect their opponent. Oh, they're running the ball.
Run the ball. There's Noel, and Noel is stopped after seemingly a gain of a yard there. 4th and 5.
Take it down to 3 and call a timeout for the field goal.
Yep, and you can see the kicker over there warming up, and there's the timeout.
This time right hash. Very makeable kick for him, though.
The snap, the hold,
the flag.
and it's a roughing the kicker call. But they'll just decline the in half. Let's go down to the sideline there. Coach Daniel, what's the vibe there on the Colorado sideline?
Guys, this Colorado sideline is stunned, silent, dead, just emotionless. I don't think I've ever seen this from Coach Prime and his group, or from Coach Shane Falco. I thought I heard him saying that for some reason his team is still playing like Coach Nick Horn is still part of the staff for some reason. Something needs to get fixed, guys. I don't know if you have the solutions, but from what I'm seeing, this might be over.
And thank you, Daniel, as Shador throws a pass over the middle to Hart, and he takes it to the 34-yard line. Beautiful, beautiful start to this half for the Colorado Buffaloes. We need more of that from them. Shador takes the snap, hands it to Hayden. Hayden with a pickup of 7, a solid run there as they're in the hurry-up offense.
I think it might be too little too late here, but, you know,
And
you never want to come to give up.
Looking to pass, passes it to Hayden. Hayden catches, gain of 2, now to the 43 of Colorado, and it's 3rd and 1.
Many believe that Kentucky should have been in this game, and, you know, now they're not, so this is tough. We'll see what happens here.
Sanders in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, firing,
another bad
and it's a
read.
jump ball, and neither one comes down with it, but 4th and 1, you're down by 48 points. You're going for this either way.
Yeah, another bad read there for Shador. He really needs to just be taken out of this game. He's just
Sanders
not
to the
reading the
line.
field today. That's all it is.
Hayden to his right. Changing his protection here. Takes the snap, looking, throwing. Beautiful play call by Shane Falco and his Colorado offense to pick up a 1st down on 4th and 1, and they're in the hurry up. Sanders in the shotgun, Hayden to his right, takes the snap, looking, firing, and it's intercepted by Swift, his 2nd interception of the day, and he's making a move, and he's taken down at their own 36-yard line. I mean, I'm just baffled that Sanders is still in this game.
He's already dead. Coach Damon, they're already dead. Just stop beating them down here. This is ridiculous.
You know, most people don't take their foot off the gas, but Coach Big Papa and this Missouri Tiger offense and their defense, as a matter of fact, are just showing you what murder looks like on the big screen tonight as Brady Cook completes a beautiful pass to Luther Burden. He's only thrown 8 passes, and they're up 55-7 right now.
And I just received a message from Daniel down on the sideline. This is definitely shades of the Arizona game where Colorado lost big earlier in the season.
It seems like when this Colorado team collapses, they collapse big. Seems that Missouri's just draining this clock, bleeding it dry as Cook comes to the line. Pistol formation. 4 on the game clock. Takes the snap, hands off, running to the left. He makes a move, cuts the inside, cuts back to the outside, and he's going to take it in. And Missouri continuing to pile on. Colorado fans have been heading for the exit since halftime. This is just ugly. It makes you wonder, does the committee have it wrong when they decide these championship games? There's a lot of controversy that Colorado made it in over the likes of Kentucky.
And I would tend to agree with that. I hate to say it, but I mean they're showing that they are not the team that they are their record claims. They should not be here. They did not earn this, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens to them after this game. This is a tough loss.
It's sad that we're already packing our bags, getting ready to leave, and there's still 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's just been a poor showing on all phases of the football for Colorado. Sanders in the pistol, takes the snap, hands to Hayden. Hayden running to the left. He gets hit. He breaks the tackle. He tries spinning out of another one, but he's taken down. That's at the 28-yard line, 2nd and 5 coming up. Sanders,
Still in this game. That's crazy.
Travis Hunter in motion, flips to Hunter. Hunter's running to the right, trying to find the outside edge, and he does. And that's Travis Hunter's biggest play of the game, a player that we were just glamoring over coming into it, and it seems that they just cannot get him involved.
Yeah. It speaks more to Shador than it does Travis, I feel like. We saw them arguing a little bit on the sideline, so there's definitely some animosity happening right now between the two teammates. A lot of frustration showing.
Shador throws it to the left. Jimmy Horn takes it nowhere, absolutely nowhere. He's bottled up. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Sanders in the shotgun. Hayden to his right. Travis Hunter out to the left. Shador takes the snap, looking right. He fires, and it's caught by Hayden only for a gain of 3. And this Colorado offense has just been stifled.
There's not much more to say here. This is a tough loss for them. Big win for Missouri, though.
Sanders takes the snap, throws to Hayden. Hayden picks up the first down. 1st and 10 coming up. I mean, usually you don't break into the bulletin board material until the blowout's happening in the 4th quarter, but we've been breaking into the bulletin board material since the beginning of the 2nd quarter. And as Missouri takes down Sanders for another sack, I mean, at this point, what are you telling your team? Nothing? Pack your bags, take off your pads, get ready to go home. This is just an embarrassment.
I think, I know it's the last game of the season, but I think we borderline take out our starters here and put in our backups. This is just an embarrassing showing from Colorado.
Yeah, take out your starters, get them ready for their bowl game. Some of them obviously are going to declare for the draft, don't want to risk their injury, risk their draft stock. Shador in the shotgun.
And that's another thing. When you have a bad game like this, does it make people more likely to leave your team? It's a interesting thought.
And Sanders' beautiful pass there to the left. See, Sanders makes a throw that makes you just gaze and stand in awe. But then his decision-making tonight has just not been there. The arm talent is there, but the decisions have been very, very questionable. As he throws across the middle for Sam Hart, and Sam Hart's going to take that in for a touchdown. One of the very, very few bright spots for this team today.
And that's crazy to see Sam Hart celebrating. You are down by so much, sir. You just need to get back to the sideline and get ready for the next play or next drive.
When asking his teammates about Sam Hart earlier this week, all they said was, man, kid's got a big heart. Big heart. Going for 2 here in the shotgun. Throws it out to Sam Hart. Sam Hart catches it in a wild bit of traffic there, but he is short.
And Sam Hart has been Shador's safety blanket all season.
Going for the onside kick here. A minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh,
here's the kick.
Not a good kick. Not a good
Didn't
kick.
even go 10 yards.
Onsides are tough. We haven't really seen many. We've seen a couple onside recoveries this season, especially in the Big 12, but they're still very tough to convert there.
Brady coming out in the pistol, takes the snap, and he's stifled in the backfield. Just what this Colorado needed 30 minutes ago.
Colorado, I mean, they couldn't have had it 30 minutes ago. They're selling out now because they know they got to run. But, I mean, we'll see what happens here if they try to switch it up and do a little play action or something.
Brady making callouts, changing the protection, and he drops back to pass, and he throws, and it's caught by Norfleet. Norfleet, the tight end, running to the 10, to the 5, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 3. A little bit of a surprise there to see them throwing on 2nd and 13.
You can tell it almost seems personal, does it not? Coach Damon feels like he has something to prove here. He has something against Coach Shane Falco. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely rough.
Coach Big Pop has been hearing the whispers all season that this 12-0 record is not a good indication of how bad this team is. Big Papa's coming out here and showing them something a little different, showing them that, hey, this isn't just a 12-0 team. This is a national championship contender team, and they're showing that in every aspect of the game tonight.
And Riley, do you think that this catapults them above Ohio State in the #1 spot if they win this big and Ohio State maybe doesn't win that big in their championship game?
I mean, if you're asking for my professional opinion, I mean, the fact that Missouri hasn't been ranked once, one time this season, is kind of baffling, considering that they've just put on showcase after showcase, and even when the battles get tough and nitty and gritty, they still go out there and they find a way to win even the close games. It's one thing to win blowouts, it's another thing to be undefeated even in this one-possession game. Missouri's just a masterclass of a team, and Big Papa's got his program humming right now.
Absolutely.
Brady Cook takes the
it's
snap
too
and he
easy.
throws, and Luther Burden wide open in the middle
Too
of the
easy.
field there.
Too easy. And this is a crazy stat looking at our screen here now. Cook has only made 10 passes this entire game, and they have 69 points. 10 passes, 69
Nice.
points. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
It just shows you how much those pick sixes are hurting them, or have been hurting them all game, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, this Missouri team just looks like they are ready for a deep, deep playoff run. As Colorado takes the ball out to the 23-yard line. I mean, there's not much else to say at this point. We got 4 minutes to burn. We look here at the score for the MAC championship, and Eastern Michigan's down by 5 to Western Michigan. There's still 12 minutes left in that. And a deep pass, incomplete to Travis Hunter by Shedeur.
So let's talk about this, Riley. So what do we think about, so do we have two representatives in the Big 12 then? Is it just Kentucky and Missouri, or do you think Virginia Tech can sneak in there?
Well, I think depending on what happens here, we could see a lot of different scenarios, one of which would be having the Kentucky and the Missouri representatives for the Big 12. Another one would be possibly Virginia Tech sneaking in. If Colorado somehow kept this game close, I wouldn't have been surprised even with a loss if they were able to keep it in. A lot of different scenarios, just depends on the outcome of the rest of the games. As Shedeur fires a laser.
How was that not picked off, Riley? How was that not picked off?
Hayden runs it up the middle for a touchdown. Colorado showing a little bit of sign of life here, but it's more like Frankenstein. Like, it doesn't really count. We still know it's a dead man walking.
That was a good read. Finally. That was a good drive from Shedeur there. I mean, obviously way too little, way too late, but...
Yeah, beautiful pass after beautiful pass. Something that you would have liked to see earlier when Colorado was still in this ball game as they line up for another onside kick here. I mean, just down 48 points. There's no coming back from this. A beautiful onside kick there, and it's actually recovered by Missouri. It just seems like Colorado couldn't jump on the ball there. Just every time they did it, squirted out.
And that's just encompasses how the game's been going for Colorado. Even when things look like they might be going right or starting to go right, Missouri just shuts that shit right down. I apologize to our sponsors for cussing there.
Wow. Yeah, that was Matt, everyone. That was not Riley. We're going to take it down here to our sideline reporter who's on the Missouri sideline. Daniel, what is the vibe down there? Tell me how excited this team is. And are they still looking to score more points, or are they just looking to pack it up and go home and get ready for the playoffs?
I actually received word from Daniel a little bit earlier. He decided to leave. He was bored with this game, so he left early.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. He rode in a limousine, and he had to... Every minute was $10,000 out of his bank account, so he probably did have to leave early.
He didn't want to see this massacre
That's
anymore.
fair. That's fair. Yeah. As Colorado stops them on 3rd and inches, 4th and 3 coming up. Colorado taking a timeout. I don't know why, though. Unless they're just trying to prevent their players from passing out to dehydration.
5 wideouts on 4th and 3. This is just disrespectful, Riley.
This is just throwing your dick on the table and saying, look at it. This is a beautiful, beautiful execution there over Luther Burden across the middle to the 32-yard line. Man, Colorado Missouri, Coach Big Papa is out there. He's throwing his nuts on the table and telling Colorado to milk them.
And perfect timing here to say that we're sponsored by Dude Wipes, so please, everybody, go out there and get your Dude Wipes.
Handoff to the left. A run up the middle here to the 15-yard line. Missouri is not letting up one bit. They are showing the rest, not only of the Big 12, but they're showing the rest of the nation what they plan to do during this playoff run that they're going to make. Now, Matt, as we look at the Big 12, you have 5 teams in the top 12 as it stands currently. Obviously, Colorado's going to drop this game to Missouri, so we can almost assume that they'll be dropped out of the top 12. But then you still have Kentucky, you still have Arizona, and you still have Virginia Tech in the top 12. Do you think any of those 3 teams can make a deep playoff run?
I think Kentucky is definitely capable. I mean, Barry Brown's having an insane season, and there's no reason why he can't continue that into the playoffs. So that'll be an exciting team to watch. Missouri's obviously going to do big things. Arizona, I'm still very shocked that they're in the top 12 right now, especially after losing to Virginia Tech earlier in the year. But obviously, the schedule, the way it plays out, things look a little bit differently. Ooh, huge sack there. But yeah.
And those are not the hits you want your quarterback taking. I'm surprised that they still have the starters in.
The team I would love to see, man. I would love to see Virginia Tech find a way to get into the playoffs. See what Suburban Meyer. He's one of my favorite coaches to watch. So we'll see if he can make anything happen with that.
Suburban Meyer seems to be in just every single game he plays. He always has his Virginia Tech team ready, and even in the close games, they come down to the wire more often than not. They've got 3 losses on the season. I know one of them's to Tulane, and really a good defensive battle there. Another one is to Missouri. And what was the third one there, Matt?
Kentucky. A couple weeks ago, they lost to Kentucky.
Kentucky, after just some miscommunication by the receiver and the quarterback on that final run. And honestly, it just came down to a field goal. You know, and in games that comes down to the field goal, Shador throws his 7th interception. Please get that man off the field. He's embarrassing his family's name. Neon Dion is at home taking a piss watching this game. That's how bad of a performance his son is putting out. Even Shiloh has gotten in his car and left the stadium. This is just an embarrassment. As Cook comes in the shock, and instead of just throwing this game out, they're going to run another play here. Honestly, really disrespectful, and you wonder how that's going to, how awkward that's going to make the handshake at the end of this game. As the clock winds down, Missouri is your Big 12 champions. After a phenomenal season, they're looking to carry this into the playoffs. What a season. What a season.
Fantastic season. Very interested to see what they do in the playoffs.
And that's going to be the end of the game. And we want to thank you for watching the Big 12 broadcast here on CBS. Matt, anything else to say?
No, it was a blowout, tough game to watch, but it was I enjoyed casting it with you, Riley. It was our first game together, hopefully first of many.
Yep. And to all of you out there, stay humble.